Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, if you want to support me, please hit the like button, man. Please hit the like button. Let's get these subscribers up. Please subscribe. Please continue to comment. Thank you for everybody's support. Alright, so look, right? I got 7 first date tips for y'all, man. Got 7 first date tips for y'all. Now, this is assuming that you grind it first, you was on your purpose first, you know what I'm saying? You put yourself first, you put the grind first, you put your purpose first, you know what I'm saying? You did everything you were supposed to do for the week. Now you like, all right, cool, I want to have a little bit of fun, so I'm gonna go on a date. That's assuming that that's the case, right? I'm gonna give y'all some dating tips, right? Number 1 is plan the date. So look, how you take control of a situation and how you kind of, one thing y'all gotta understand, you gotta be in control of the situation the whole way through. Dating her, in a relationship with her, whatever, you gotta be the leader, you gotta take the lead, you see what I'm saying? That's how you get your respect, that's how she'll respect you, that's how she will, you know what I'm saying? Number 1 is plan the date. So let's just say you meet a girl, whatever, and you decide she seems good enough to take out on a date. And this is for the good girls. This is for the girls that deserve it. This is for, I'm not talking about those other girls. I'm talking about the girls that deserve it, the girls that's valuable, you know what I'm saying? You gotta plan the date, and what I mean by plan the date is, look, bro, dinner dates, now this is an opinion. Dinner dates are job boring to me. They boring, and it's not really, I don't think it's the most effective way to get to know somebody by just going on a dinner date. It's just played out to me. Like, I don't know what it is. Me personally, if you go to how much you should spend on the first date, if you go back to that video, I go a little bit into detail on the type of dates you probably should take a girl on. But I like to take a girl bowling. I like to take a girl maybe to like some, like, you know, something interactive, something fun. I like to take a girl to museums, stuff where we can interact, do stuff, talk, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we sitting down, go get a couple drinks or something like that. You know, go to the bar or something, you know, something simple, something where we can sit down and talk. But like, just going on a dinner date to me is played out. And also with the first date, you don't gotta spend a lot of money, fool. Like, bro, all that other social media nonsense, bro, where girls are talking about, oh, he gotta spend this much, he gotta take me to this place, I don't do this, I don't go on these type of dates. Look, if she's interested in getting to know you, she will pretty much go to wherever you take her for the first date or whatever date. But for you to make a good impression, like I said, do something fun, do something where you could see her personality. Now, this is assuming that this is a girl you actually plan on getting to know, and it's somebody that you're actually interested in. If you just trying to, you know what I'm saying, then a lot of times you don't need to do none of this. But if you want to take her out, but plan it though. But plan the date, and whatever you plan on taking her. You don't gotta take her no 5-star restaurant. You ain't gotta take her on no trip. You ain't gotta take her on none of that. You find something simple, even if it's a coffee date, just to sit down and get to know her. But plan it though. You tell her where y'all going. You get what I'm saying? You tell her where y'all going. So if you talking to her or whatever, and you texting her, you calling her, whatever the case may be, you know, you tell her you want to see her, and then you basically just have a plan already. You already done your research. You already need to have done your research. You already need to have seen what's open, what's available, bro. And then have like maybe two options. You know what I'm saying? 2 different options. But you could give her a choice sometimes. Like, you could tell her, hey, maybe we should go bowling, or maybe we can go get some drinks, or we could go bowling, or we go get some to drink. So we can go bowling, or we can go to the museum. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which one you like. Most of the time, you really want to just tell her where y'all going, because a lot of times she want to see you anyway. You tell her, hey, I really want to see you. I'm gonna take you to a museum this weekend, or whatever you want to tell her, bro. You just let her know where y'all going, but plan it, and plan it effectively. You know what I'm saying? Be strategic when you plan it. Just make sure it's something where you can get to know this girl, where you can see what she about. You know, bowling and stuff like that, where it's fun, interactive. It's like you kind of get to see her personality. You see if she fun, she a vibe to be around. Don't take her to, you ain't gotta take her to Poppy Steak, bro. You ain't gotta take her to Maestro's. You ain't gotta take her to no place like that, bro. You take her just to have some fun, see her personality, or you take her like to a museum, wherever, whatever, so you can see, you know, and in museums, a lot of times you can see how intellectual she is. You can see if she's smart. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So plan the date though. Just tell her where y'all gonna go. Maybe give her 2 options, like, oh, we can go here or there. You let her pick from those 2. Or you just tell her, hey, we're gonna go this place. Plan a date. Number 2, and this kind of piggybacks off of number 1 of plan a date. Tell her what she needs to wear for the date. Like if you're going bowling, you just tell her, yo, we going bowling, so you really can dress like athletic or casual, you know, we're not doing too much. If you plan on taking her hiking or something like that, you tell her, yo, you know, we're gonna be hiking, make sure you wear something athletic with tennis shoes or whatever. If you're going to a museum, you could tell her, you know, you could dress kind of casually, we're just going to a museum. You just basically, you letting her know what to wear. If you're taking her somewhere that's more, that's nicer, and don't have to be expensive because it's nice, you basically tell her what to wear according to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You know what to wear. I don't have to speak too much on this. You know what you gonna wear. And I know it may sound like it's common sense. Like I know if you tell a girl we going bowling, a lot of times she'll already know just to wear something athletic or something casual, whatever. But I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's still going the extra step of telling her what to wear. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a better look, bro. I'm telling y'all how to be outside the box a little bit. You just tell her what to wear. You tell her what to wear. You tell her what time. You tell her where y'all going. Or if you don't want to tell her where y'all going, like if it's a surprise, like you could do something surprising. Like you could tell her, yo, I want to take you such and such place, but I'm not going to tell you till we get there. But just wear this. You see what I'm saying? Just tell her what to wear. But that's just a simple one. Just tell her what to wear based on where y'all going. Like you can make it a surprise, or you could tell her where y'all going, but also tell her what to wear. Number 3, and this is an important one, y'all. This is an important one. And a lot of y'all need to know this. Make sure the hygiene is on point. I don't care if you took a shower this morning. I don't care if you took a shower tonight. Bro, take another shower. Take another shower before you go see her. Like right before you about to go see her, when you getting ready, take a shower. I don't care if you've been chilling in the house all day and you just you took a shower earlier that morning, take another shower. Make sure the hygiene is on point. Make sure you brush your teeth thoroughly before you go meet this girl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your car essentials. Car essentials video coming soon. Make sure you got your car essentials. Make sure you got some mints or something like that. But make sure the hygiene is on point. Make sure you smell good. Put on some cologne. Put on you know what I'm saying? Put on some cologne. Not too much cologne, but put on a little bit of cologne. Make sure your shoes clean. Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure your hair is done. Like make sure, well, I would say hair is done, but make sure you got a haircut. Make sure you got a nice shape up or whatever. Like just look presentable, bro. Like it ain't that hard. It's not that hard. Make sure you ain't got no dirt under your fingernails. I shouldn't have to say this, but I know that there's a lot of guys that really don't know. You know what I'm saying? So this is who I'm making this video for. Like, make sure your nails are clean, bro. Just make sure you look presentable. Make sure you look nice. Make sure it ain't food in your teeth. Make sure you done took a shower. Make sure you smell good. And also, if you're gonna pick her up, let's say you're going to pick her up. You're gonna pick her up from her crib. These days, a lot of times, you meet a girl, you know what I'm saying? You may sometimes can give her the option, depending on what you want to do, whether you pick her up or y'all meet there, whatever y'all prefer. Just be careful. I'm gonna go into that later, but make sure your car's clean if she's getting in your car. For real, bro, even if y'all meet, because you don't know. You really don't know if you may end up back in your car, even though she drove her own car. You really don't know where you may end up. So, bro, just make sure your car clean. Just make sure your whip clean. Make sure your whip is clean. Like, make sure I'm not saying you got to get a full $100, $150, $200 detail. But just make sure it's clean on the outside. Make sure it's clean on the inside. Make sure there ain't bottles and shit in there. Just make sure it's clean. Because you never know. She may get in the car. Make sure your place is clean. If you're going to take her back to your place, we'll go into that, though. Yeah, make sure your place is clean. Like, clean your spot before, like, for the guys that got their own places. Make sure your spot is clean. Or even if you don't got your own place, and say if you planned on taking her back to your folks' crib if you younger. I don't know. I know some people probably still live with their folks. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to take her back, make sure your room is clean if you're going in your room. Make sure the basement is clean if that's where you're going. Just make sure whatever space you're going to take her back to is clean if you go that route. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's clean, bro. Make sure the bathroom is clean. You got to make sure the bathroom is clean, bro. That's like one of the most important things. The bathroom gotta be clean. 9 times out of 10, bro, when a girl come to your crib, bro, she's going to the bathroom. Especially if y'all had some drinks or whatever, she's going to the bathroom. Make sure the bathroom is clean. Make sure your room is clean. Make sure your crib is clean. I'm not saying you gotta, like, you just put in a little bit of effort. When you put a little bit of effort, it just goes a long way. Make sure your crib is clean, bro. Make sure you ain't got drawers on the floor. You ain't got another girl's drawers on the floor. Whatever you got going on. Just make sure your crib is nice and tidy. I'm not saying you gotta deep clean it and spend 2-3 days. No, just make sure it's tidy, make sure it's clean. You know what I'm saying? And then for real, if you clean your crib, if you cleaning your crib often, which you should be, you really don't have to worry about this. You just maybe pick up some miscellaneous stuff that may be in there, or your car. If your car is not usually dirty, you just pick up, throw some bottles away or whatever the case may be, vacuum it a little bit, boom, you done. Just make sure whatever place you're gonna be at with her, make sure it's clean, bro. Like, that's all. Just make sure it's clean. Make an effort to look nice, smell nice. Make sure your car look good, smell nice. You see what I'm saying? Make sure your crib look good, it smells nice. Light a candle or something like that. Set the vibe, you with me? But just make sure your hygiene on point. Number 4 is be a gentleman, bro. Like, I know some guys just don't know, you know what I'm saying? This is how I came up, so I know these things, and I've dealt with a lot of women. But be a gentleman, bro. And what I mean by being a gentleman is, bro, you open the door for her. Like, that's not hard to, I look at it like, to be honest, anytime I see a woman out, I open the door for her. Like, it's not even like it's just common courtesy. I open the door for her. So when you out with a young lady, you and me, open the door for her. That's very basic, but open the door for her. Guide her, especially if you gotta walk through people, you walk in front of her, maybe grab her hand, and you just walk in front of her so you can clear the way. But be a gentleman, you see what I'm saying? Like I said, now this is for girls that deserve it. I'm talking about good girls that you really plan on getting to know. I'm not talking about whores, I'm talking about good girls. Good, nice, wholesome, clean women, bro. I'm talking about them girls. You know what I'm saying? Hold the door for her, guide her to her seat, guide her through people if y'all walking through people. Make sure that she's walking on the inside of the sidewalk and not outside of the sidewalk. You see what I'm saying? It's little stuff like that, bro. If you want to go ahead, like I said, this is for good girls. It's for good girls. If you want to open the car door for you, open the car door for her. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just stand out a little bit, bro. Like I said, this is a girl that you really like have respect for. She has respect for herself. She's nice. She's wholesome. You really want to get to know her. You really want to make a good impression. You know what I'm saying? Bro, just take, open the car door for her. Like, just take the extra mile. Like, go the extra mile. Make her feel good. You see what I'm saying? Just make her feel good. And it's for the first date. It just make a good impression. Now, I want I want y'all to understand, though. Once you start doing these things that I'm telling y'all to do, you have to maintain that throughout the time that you deal with this girl, because you can't set an expectation and not be able to keep that up. If y'all not gonna do none of this stuff and continue to do it, don't do it. Yeah, if you're not gonna continue to do that, just don't even set the expectation. If you're not gonna continue to open the door for shorty, just don't do it from the jump. But you really should be opening the door, opening like the restaurant, not restaurant, opening up, like if you're going bowling, you going inside the bowling alley, whatever, open the door for her. You see what I'm saying? If y'all going into any place, you open the door for shorty. Open the door for her. You see what I'm saying? You got her through people. You make sure she's walking on the inside of the sidewalk and not the outside. What that means is she should not be closest to the curb. She should not be closest to the cars. You should be close to the cars and she should be on the inside. That's just being a gentleman, bro. Opening the door. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Usually, I open the door for all women when I'm out. If I'm going into the gym, if I see a woman behind me, I open the door. I hold the door open for her. If I see her coming out, I hold the door open for her. Most of the time, if they respectful. Now, if you nasty and got an attitude or whatever, I'm not tripping. Whatever, you can hold your own door. But like I said, majority of the times I do that anyway, so it's already in my nature. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? But that's just being a gentleman, bro. It's just kind of like, it's crazy because especially the younger generation, like I see a lot less of this stuff. I'm not telling y'all to treat the girls that don't deserve this type of treatment like this. I'm telling y'all to treat wholesome, nice women, girls, women, whatever, like this. Girls that you have real interest in getting to know. Girls that have shown that they could be of value. You see what I'm saying? Like, just be a gentleman, bro. That's really all it is. Number 5, and this is an important one, bro, and this is really about respect. Bro, don't allow her to sit on her phone the whole time. If she with you, Slim, if she's with you, and this is the first date or any date, if you out with a girl, you out with a woman, and she's paying more attention to her phone than she is to you and getting to know you, bro, you just in the night. I don't even play that. Like, bro, we not doing that. If you gonna be with me, you gonna give me your undivided attention. If you gonna be around me, you gonna give me your undivided attention. If I'm gonna let you in my car, you gonna give me your undivided attention. I'm gonna get the utmost respect from you. And if I'm not gonna get the utmost respect from you, we could just end the night early. It's no hard feelings. I'm not mad at you. It's just I'm giving you my time, just like you giving me yours. And I'm just not gonna have my time wasted by you just sitting on your phone, or by you. I'm just not gonna have my time wasted by somebody that doesn't take my time and my presence into consideration, or like, you clearly don't see value in the time that I'm giving you right now. So we could just end the night. I can go and do whatever else I gotta do, but don't allow a girl to sit on the phone the whole time. Like, just don't. You cut that. As soon as you peep that, you cut that. Like, you tell it, yo, like, you know, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm hoping you're trying to get to know me. Like, sitting on your phone, that's just not going, that's not going to help us get to know each other effectively. So I appreciate if you put that down. However you want to say it. You just tell her, put the phone down. She continue to do it, bro, you just in the night. Wherever y'all at, man, you finish up, you do what you got to do. She not that interested in getting to know you, because when she's interested in really getting to know you, bro, she not on that phone, bro. I'm telling you. She's not about to just sit on the phone. It's different if y'all in the car and you driving, this music playing, or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, y'all going the way y'all going, and she sitting on her phone while y'all, you know, while you got music playing and all that. That's a little different. But I'm talking about, like, when y'all get to wherever y'all going, if y'all at the museum and she doing like this, the whole time. She not talking to you, she's not being attentive, she's not interested. Don't allow her to do that. Don't allow no girl to do that. That's really disrespectful. I don't like that regardless. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care who I'm with. Like, if we out together and we doing something, we supposed to be having fun, and whatever we doing, bro, don't sit on your phone the whole time or be on your phone the whole time or whatever. Like, bro, that's just disrespectful. If we supposed to be spending time with each other, let's spend time with each other. If not, you want to spend time on your phone, then we could just end the night. That's just what it is. Number 6, bruh, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all talk y'all way out of stuff. Y'all talk y'all way out of getting to where y'all trying to go. Talk less, listen more, bro. Talk less and listen more. You ain't gonna get the results you trying to get if all you doing is talking and talking about yourself and all of that. Stop that, bro. Let her talk. When you around people and you trying to get to know people, you trying to fill them out, bro, let them talk. Because they gonna tell you exactly who they are the more you allow them to talk, and you allow them to be who they are, and you allow them to be just naturally them. Let them talk. Listen, I'm not saying, you know, straight up don't talk the whole time. You gotta know how to finesse it, but you just gotta listen more than you talk. You gotta use your ears more than you use your mouth. Pause. But you with me? You gotta just learn how to listen. And I've gotten better with that over the years, and that's a skill, to be able to just not want to just hurry up and interject. So sometimes, like, you know, somebody's getting carried away talking, you interject or whatever if they're not saying anything meaningful. But for the most part, bro, listen, because she gonna tell you everything you need to know. You ask her a couple questions, you talk, bro. And that's also, it's better to be a little mysterious anyway. You see what I'm saying? It's better for you to allow her to tell you more about her than you tell about yourself, if that makes sense. But just let her talk. Like, let her get whatever she got to get out. And then, you know, of course you engage. Like, it's a back and forth engage, but just listen more than you talk. She will tell you everything you need to know about her. And she will also tell you exactly how that night gonna go. You see what I'm saying? She will gonna tell you exactly how that night gonna go if you just listen. You gotta listen, you gotta really listen, but you also gotta observe. Watch the movement she makes. Watch her body language. Watch how she touch you if she touching on you and stuff like that. It's just a skill, bro. You just learn how to just read people and read women, and it makes it easier for you. A lot of y'all talk y'all way out of how that night is how that night gonna go, or how you want the night to go, because y'all just talking so much and y'all talking about yourselves. Bro, let the girl talk, son. Bro, be stoic, chill, calm down. Let her talk. Listen, though. I'm not saying let her talk and don't listen. Listen. If she's saying something meaningful, she's saying something important, listen, because she's going to tell you exactly who she is. Number 7, last but not least, bro, and this is probably the most important one on here. It's important, and like, bro, like I really want this to be highlighted. Be careful, Slim. Be careful. Y'all got to be careful with these girls. Like I prefaced the whole conversation by saying this is for women that you see that are evil spirited. You see, of course it's hard for you to see that before the first date, but bro, you really got to be careful with these girls, bro. First of all, don't just be taking anybody back to your crib. Dudes, bro, niggas is getting set up out here these days, and y'all got to be careful. You have to be careful, because you may underestimate a girl. You can't never underestimate no woman, bro. Because when don't ever underestimate anybody, but definitely don't underestimate a woman just because she's a woman. Be careful. If the night go how you try and make it go, and she willing to come back to the crib, bro. And for real, I really don't even think you should invite her to the crib the first date. You really got to be careful. But I would be a hypocrite to say I haven't done it, so I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell y'all don't do it. Like, I will be hypocritical. I'm very, very cautious and very careful though. I make sure I got what I need. You see what I'm saying? I don't trust them. Like, I don't, and I'm not even saying I do that often. A girl just can't come to my crib just off the, oh yeah, come over. Bro, it's too much going on out here right now, bro. It's a lot of niggas getting set up. Be careful. If you're gonna go pick her up, be careful. You really can't be out here lollygagging and playing games with a girl with you. You don't know who she know. You don't know what she got going on. Be careful. And what I mean by be careful, be very cautious. If you get any bad feeling, and I'm not saying to rely on feeling, but if you get any bad feeling or any bad vibe off her, don't take her back to your crib, bro. If you picked her up, you take her home. Be careful who y'all letting y'all crib. Be careful who y'all letting y'all car. Like I said, these are not for any woman. This is not for somebody that's clearly showing you that she is what, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, be careful when you're dealing with these women. If you get lucky or whatever the case is, be careful. Wrap it up. That's another form of be careful. Wrap it up, bro. Real live. Like, bro, don't trust these girls out here. I don't even care if this is a nice, beautiful, wholesome woman, Slim. Still don't trust it. Still don't trust it. Be careful out here, bro. But that's 7 first date tips, man. I appreciate it, man. If you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate you. Please like the video. Get me in the algorithm, bro. Please subscribe if you haven't. And please leave a comment and let me know what you thought about the video. I'll see y'all in another video.